we could do to tip it down though.
Oh, we
because
tip
it's
it.
kind of angled up towards the ceiling. Yeah, we'll get something more stationary here, something like that. Yeah, looks kind of. Maybe that's the screen.
Turn that's tilted.
Well, yeah, it's more just I'm looking at a cockeyed. So
Is it going now? Are people watching?
Yeah, it's
us?
going. It's live. It's running. It's recording. It's doing the whole thing.
What do you want me to do? You want me to do this? They say.
Yeah, that works.
What else did you want me to do?
Well,
Look at that hair.
what I want is you not near the
Stop.
computer so that you won't be doing this
It's
the whole
not a
time.
mirror.
Okay,
That looks good.
so
It can work like a mirror. That's technology.
it is.
No, you're
It's
on
a one
live
thing.
mirror.
A live mirror, like Black Mirror.
Here's the
but
funny thing.
better.
It's also
It's
backwards,
alive.
just like a mirror. Okay, welcome. Karmic Transmission number, some odd number. I think we're in the 70s, 60s, somewhere like that. My notebook's downstairs. Since we've been going up and down, I tend to forget it, and I forgot what number we're on.
Okay.
I want to say
There'll be a number.
there'll be a number. I want to say it's like 70 though. It's right around there, 68.
Jake's got
69.
your number.
It's been a long day with a lot of numbers is what it's been. So, but as you can see, I've got these two hooligans with me. I'm Jake. Best place to find out what we're doing, what we're all about is go to karmincarnate.com. Check out our website. If you're feeling really up for it, make your impact. Click on that button and buy a family food gift for somebody. See what it does to help change their life and your life.
Yeah.
That one does. And then, you can also become an agent, sell family food gifts if you want to make money helping people. But, it's up to you. Right? Up to you.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to do, but check us out. Also check out our social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I think the only thing we don't have is TikTok.
Not getting it.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna
Not
get
getting
that.
it.
I don't think we'll get
What
that.
time is it? Not TikTok time.
That's right.
So,
But as always, welcome. We're here to talk a little bit about whatever, dude. So what's been going on, guys? It's been a minute.
spam risks. That's what's
Random
going
phone
on.
numbers,
Spam
See,
risk.
random calls,
Yeah.
Spam.
Yeah.
working lots of days straight. Like everything's going light speed these days. It seems like.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm sitting on the floor.
No, you could raise yourself up a little bit.
Raise a little better.
That sort of. Anywho, I'm not going to get into that. It's funny because the way that it does look, with me and Colby sitting out in front of you, it reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Like I'm Gandalf and you're Frodo. Look how little you look.
Me?
Both of me and you look like normal people.
He's
legit.
Yes, I do look smaller than the
Yes.
both of you. This
Yeah,
is
you
true.
do. This is that forced
The
projection.
forced perspective.
Oh yeah, Peter Jackson
Forced
made it up.
projection. I'm gonna make you look like me because you're small. That would be forced projection.
Forced projection is what
Forced
Luke
perspective.
Skywalker did in that one movie that he was in. You know,
That one
He
movie
was in
with
a few.
Luke Skywalker.
yeah, and the one he force projects. It's a big deal,
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
but it makes him.
yeah.
Apparently it tuckers the fella
Yeah,
out.
it took a lot out.
Yeah,
Poor old guy just couldn't hold up the projection
Had
anymore.
to take a nap.
well, it's a big cut. It's a heavy deal.
It's
So-
a hefty one.
and that's how come we use YouTube instead of force projection because it'd take a hell of a lot out of me.
True.
Yeah.
I don't think it had much more than
Broadcast
one
it
of
out
those
to
in it.
everybody.
Yeah, I just got the one.
Just
Yeah.
got the one.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
But
So yeah,
it's been
you
nuts.
do, but you look great there, Jackie. You look fantastic in your shirt.
Oh, it's kind of
Very
big.
professional.
Was it a long day?
It was a little bit of a long day. Just busy. Lots of stuff going on, running all over the place. So,
That's
and with the snow, it made everybody wanted to come in the last 20 minutes,
Yeah.
because they don't want to go out and deal with the snow tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, I'm on the way home.
Might as well.
Might as well.
very true.
Mhm.
I don't blame him. That snow's a piling up.
Yeah,
It's-
this is like the first big storm of the year.
Mhm.
Big storm. It's like an inch so far.
Well, it's
But-
supposed to be 4 to 5.
It said that.
Check
That's
the
what they're-
weather, bro.
That's what they're projecting.
They're
Rex.
projecting.
They're
it.
projecting 4 to 5 inches.
How well did that work? I mean, like, come on.
It's a shame you can't. Never mind.
I'm guessing 4 to 5 upset weathermen when they find out that they were
We're
wrong.
all wrong.
Yeah.
And what,
There's
we're
no
gonna get a foot of
penalties.
Maybe
snow?
not watch, we'll get hammered. Either way, I'm right. Because they're wrong.
True.
That's how it's going to play.
That's very true.
That's how we roll. Anyway. It made sense
Hey,
in some way.
at least the storm waited until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that
So-
was good.
really nice. It made our trip down to Evermore a little bit better. Could you imagine taking mom to this,
Oh,
Yeah,
to that, and
I
this?
would've left.
yeah, it was a little
She
snowy.
wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's,
So how was your guys' Thanksgiving?
Good.
Good.
You were there.
Oh
so,
yeah,
you know,
I was
so
there. How was
that's
yours,
good.
Cole?
oh, it was great.
He's
Had a
Dude,
wonderful
he's
time.
he's looking forward to Thanksgiving. It's happening tomorrow. Huh?
Yeah. Number 2.
See?
Thanksgiving dose.
Dose Thanksgiving yos.
Dose these
Yeah.
deals. So
No, it's
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is always it's my favorite.
Is it
It
your
really
favorite?
is, dude. It's my favorite because you get to stuff yourself silly
It's true.
and it's allowed.
It's not
I
a-
think there should be more feasts in
Mm.
general because
I'm with you.
it's-
Thanksgiving, you know what the menu is every year. I get a little bored. I have Cornish game hens.
Well, let's
How about that?
see how much more smug you can say that. Put a British accent on there, you Cornish game hen. This guy. Ooh, slimy,
I thought
sauteed in
I
mushrooms.
thought somebody was going to go something, really out there. Like they were going to say they had, snake for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
No, Cornish game hens. You
Yeah.
kept it in the bird family, in the fowl.
Oh,
Well,
I see.
he's Julia's child. So
child. Oh,
yeah, and here he is. It's a good thing.
hmm.
Cornish game hen. Where'd you rustle those up? Did you have to go
They
down to
have
the
them
local?
every
You can
place.
grab it
The
at
local
store.
shopkeep.
Yeah, they're
That's what they give you down at
I
the
thought it was
medieval
baby
times and
turkey.
stuff.
There
like
was
that.
a guy in a knit cap selling them out of his coat.
yeah.
This way, sir. Cornish game hen. Thanksgiving.
It was
Yeah.
wonderful.
It was
It was wonderful.
very
Yeah.
thankful.
Yeah, they're actually good.
We've all had
Actually,
them
really
before.
No,
Yeah.
he's never been with us to medieval times.
Oh, that's
I
right.
made that mistake. I kept
I
giving him the
remind
gear.
you
that's right.
every
and telling
year.
him.
Hey,
Like,
first time,
it's the best thing in
first
the
time
world.
I'm sitting here going, hey, but no, yeah, we've had them at least. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they serve there.
Well, I've been a knight many a times.
They know how to throw a feast.
They sure do.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Dude, there's something about eating those little birds, having that pile of bones. You feel like a caveman, It's like getting back to your roots.
And like, just
Yeah.
Act like all the time.
well, it's just as basic as you can get down to. It's just
Just
There you
you,
go.
food in your hands. Like,
yeah.
awesome. I love it.
Well, and good entertainment. The pirate show. I don't know if you guys have seen
Yeah.
that one. That one's pretty fun too. No, you haven't. No,
I wonder
seen
if it's
a
the
lot of
same.
things Colby has
Because we saw that when we were just wee lads.
Yeah, we did. We saw that when
What
we were
were
young
we?
men.
We had to
Watch
be
this
like,
again,
what,
drink.
11, 12? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it anything like how Treasure Island used to have, where there's actually a pirate ship in water?
Yes.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I remember right, they have
That's
like a big ship in the middle, and then they've got a bunch of platforms around it, and like a ship prow that comes in and out a little bit. So they go between the platforms around the outside and then onto the ship and swing back and forth and stuff.
they've got a bunch of those little kiddie pools that you buy all over town. They're
So-
splashing people and stuff. So it's
That's funny.
the high seas Rugrats edition.
Yeah. Oh.
Rex was really scared.
It was pretty intimidating. I'm telling you. They swashed my buckle. I don't know what that means, but it means something now. Put that in writing.
Swashed
Yeah.
my
They
buckle.
swashed my buckle. So, well, geez, Louise, guys, it's good to see you.
I know it's been a minute since we had you on.
I
It's
know.
been a minute since I had both of you guys on. The last time it's just been me and Clint, and I didn't hear from him today, unfortunately. I got a little bit busy, kind of like I said. So no Clint.
Pretty good
But,
snowstorm.
yeah,
like
it
we're
was
saying,
slowing
I
down.
don't blame him for wanting to brave
Yeah.
that. I was shocked when Colby showed up. In
Mhm.
all reality, I was like, oh wow, hey, because braving that storm, it's nice to do.
Yeah.
And I
Means a
appreciate
lot.
you guys
Good
being
karma.
here. Keeps these guys entertained. Because
Well, I hope so.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
that boring guy.
Yeah.
So, but
No, I said yeah. I was looking at
Yeah.
I was looking at the chat thing like Jake told me not to do. And,
why
and
did I
lost.
said I
So you
should
said,
sit there
Yeah.
so that he can't do that?
Oh, like I couldn't see it from that chair.
Oh no, you just have to try a whole lot harder.
I know.
So then your vanity would have to
Oh,
play in.
gosh.
Do you want him to just see this while you're staring,
Hey.
or not?
Hey now.
Well,
That right there is
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was going to
it's
put it
gravity.
on you. It is gravity.
Pulling me down, pulling the roots through backwards.
You don't want to know the amount of hair on the others. Yeah.
Hey, that's
This chin. It's all here.
It's all here.
Other
side of his
here.
yeah,
Other side of his
the
head.
other side of my head, upside down face.
See, that's why he hasn't lost the hair on the back.
That's how come karma's the way it
Just
is.
the
I see the
front
world
part.
differently because it's upside down.
Everything's upside
Everything's
down.
different.
Yeah.
Looking at it weird. So
So did you guys get your Black Friday shopping done though? Because that's been the thing.
I work retail. I don't get that day off.
You sold everything on
9
Black
a.m. to
Friday.
9 p.m. And not many people were buying mattresses.
No sleep numbers on it.
Not on Black
Do you-
Friday. I didn't sell a thing.
Well, I was gonna say you guys probably don't do a Black Friday sale or anything, do you?
Well, they do.
Really? And nobody
It's
thinks
retail.
every sale that
It's
comes along,
retail. Boy.
if they could, they do the going out of business sale.
Yeah, they could. They probably would.
You know, like,
But
oh my
yeah.
God, we're having trouble, eh? So
So,
come buy a bed.
I swear this time I'm not resigning the lease. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Go.
this hurts me to get rid of the bed. Damn it. So,
Yeah.
but
So I haven't done. Well, we went shopping today,
Mhm.
and so we went and picked up some stuff for her little nieces, nephews, and whatnots.
all the whatnots.
The whatnots.
The whatnots.
I know a real whatnot.
There's a DDK about it.
I made him check
That's
that one
true.
out. That
Mhm.
guy's
He is a
Tied in the bio.
whatnot.
How do-
In
how
the
do you-
description.
Yeah, the description. That's
tied in the bio.
Yeah. I'm just trying to sound like I know how internets work.
Well, you're doing fantastic.
You know, the
Tied
internet
in
is
the
bad.
bio.
Yeah.
I just
Wow.
use it. Don't
That
ask
sounds like a
questions.
Creepy's
Yeah.
Clearwater song. Tied in the bio. So, right?
Well, I think they have one
Uh,
called Down on the Bayou.
Yeah.
So you
Now
changed
you tied
one
it.
word.
Isn't it born on the bayou?
I think it is.
Who changed what
Now,
word now?
now.
Huh? Tides have turned.
Oh,
Back to the tides.
back to the
Tide below, tide below, bio below. So,
I love how your foot just starts going.
yeah. You act like you've never done, like, you know, bio. Bayou singing.
Bayou.
Yeah, singing in the bayou.
I've.
It's a toe tapping good time.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
you
your
got
spoons out.
You get the
Okay,
spoons,
nice.
you get the washboard,
Yeah.
you get the
Spoons
wash
is-
jug upright base.
Yeah.
Wow.
These things are legit.
You guys are talking about appliances now. What are you? Washboard jugs.
Yeah, that's
They're
bayou
called
music. Roxy.
guitars. They're called
This guy, I
Drum.
can't decide which page he wants to be on.
Oh, it's me either.
Flipping through them.
Welcome to the paradise, where life's a flip book.
You ever just look at the end first?
No, I started the end.
It's
You
a
have
flip
to.
book.
I
You
don't
have
look
to.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even look. I just flip them for the world to
Cool
see.
story.
Look at this. I made it. It's yours. I know nothing about it.
Yeah. Oh, sad ending.
Oh gosh,
I'm learning.
that's
It's
good read.
It's a good read. Sad ending. That's all I saw.
You know me too well. That's how I live my life. One flipping page at a time.
Yeah. Flipping page at a time.
So
I like it.
yeah, this is terrible. Like, cause all I come on here, you expect me to be happy and cheerful?
I didn't
All I
expect
get is
anything.
this guy?
What did I?
You know what? Listen to him. Giving me bayou pics.
Well, what's hard? I asked him about shopping for Thanksgiving, and all of a sudden we're on
Yeah.
Bayou
Yeah,
music.
here
and
we
I
are.
don't know
appliances.
how that happened.
Here we are.
I don't know how we got
Here are. Colby
I-
Hake. Wild card.
Wow.
Yeah. So, now how was your shopping, Colby? What'd you get the little fellas?
The whippersnappers.
The
We
what you
got
call them? Whatnots?
the whatnots. The ones really. Oh, they better not be watching. No, they're not gonna be watching. The one's a baby.
Oh,
Got it like a nice. It's
A
an
whatnot baby.
adorable outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one's like 12. We got a Street Fighter hoodie.
Nice.
Street Fighter
Pretty
hoodie.
cool.
Okay. Who's on said Street Fighter hoodie? all of them, or
It
just
doesn't have quite all of them. I know it's got like Ryu and Ken, and I didn't look very much on that. I was
Street
just like,
Fighter
as soon as I
game
knew
we
it was
used to
Street
play when
Fighter,
we
I
were
was like,
kids.
oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
12-year-old dude nailed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that. Yeah, and it's just, I'm so glad we don't have much more to do because being out there right now, before it's even bad, as far as getting closer to Christmas, it's just crazy out there. And the snow didn't help. Parking lots are way worse than roads when it's snow.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Like
they're
people, there's no rules, and they just, it was ridiculous.
People, especially, I don't know what it is, but these first snowstorms, people seriously just have their head firmly planted between their butt
They're
cheeks
just,
while they're driving.
yeah.
I'm not kidding. I had 3 cars driving down the middle of a 2-lane road. Wouldn't let anybody past them.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
What are you doing?
yeah, insanity.
Oh yeah. People
And then
were
they're like
making up their own
leaving.
lanes on my way here. I was like, this is a 3-lane road. Where's this 4th car? Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But I'm glad that you got the shopping on. See, I hung the shopping on this guy.
Yeah.
He did it early too.
Well, yeah. And if it were up to me, I think I would just go straight online. But
I did a lot of it there.
we did have to get her some pants, so she had to do some trying-ons.
I had to go out.
I
That's a hard
can't
one.
buy clothes
Go out
online.
amongst the
It's
English.
same.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's true.
English.
yeah. So
Join the club.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's a rough game out there with all them shoppers.
Yeah.
Like you see, the parking lots, they're a nightmare.
Yeah, especially with that first snowfall coming down, like it was just
Slippery,
Nobody-
snotty snow.
like nobody knew what to do with themselves. It was like bumper cars, except nobody actually bumped.
Mhm.
But it looked like that. It was just like people swerving everywhere.
Yeah,
and just like, oh, staying away from that side. Let's go.
Give her hell on this side.
Let's see what happens over here.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. So, but the Black Friday thing, that comes around, and I'm a sucker because I get all those emails. Everything in the world emails me like, "Hey, here's a good deal." I'm like a sucker for a good deal. It's like how it goes. That's
it's
karma in a
the
nutshell.
best
Sucker for a good
sell.
deal. Business,
Oh,
yeah.
$50 a month. Like you shouldn't be. Come on, this is a screaming deal.
I'll buy that.
Well, I'm
Mhm.
telling you,
Wow.
you guys want a Black Friday deal? Get online, buy some food, feed some people, get yourself a business started for $50 a month. That's crazy.
So it is.
Mind blowing. That's the best kind of blowout deal you could ever
it's
get.
not
Sucker
just,
for a good deal.
It's not just a Black Friday thing though. That's
No,
year
we do
round
it
with
every
Karma
year.
Incarnate.
Yeah.
That's the thing is
So-
you can't call it a Black Friday deal when it's just too good a deal to
We
let
can
go
even
anytime.
make a commercial and claim it's a Black Friday deal.
Dude, that's what they
That's
do.
just marketing.
I'm telling you.
right?
Looking at all this
Exactly.
stuff, everything's the same exact price
Yeah.
with the discount.
Yeah.
It's like they just jacked it up 20% and knocked
night
it down to
before.
20%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
here you go.
But
clever.
Like you're saying, we did, can't even get into the TikToks and the Amazons and all that
Oh.
stuff.
Yeah.
his curse has become Instagram. That's the one that's
Really?
really these days.
I didn't foresee that one.
Well, no, it's not a curse. It's a nightmare. It's like it's crack on steroids. It's terrible.
What?
I don't like sit and do nothing on it. We went
Look
down
at
with nothing. Commercials.
That's why I say
That's all it is.
His Instagram is
It's
commercials, and he's a
commercials.
sucker going, "Ooh, that commercial looks
I
good."
should buy that.
Hey, you like shoes? Shit, yeah. How about perfume? Yeah, what the hell? I like Dolce & Gabbana. Give me with them. Like
And then he goes,
20%
"Hey,
off.
would you like to see Colby's pictures? Fuck that! Bring me the ads. What are you doing?"
There's no Colby's pictures. They were, I'd look at them, I guess.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I don't even know who or what to look at. It's, the whole thing. When we went down on that
It's
trip.
good for marketing. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure
we're
you're
gonna. That's the thing. Coming soon, right? That's all the big deal. All good stuff is coming. But Instagram, that thing. We went down to that trip to Vegas with my mom for her birthday, and we ran into that Ruby who does in YouTube and Instagram and all this stuff. Awesome channel, amazing. Everybody should watch it. If you're going to Vegas, check it out.
Yeah.
She's perfect on it. She tells you exactly what to expect, where to go get some food, where to hang out, all the fun stuff. Fantastic. And we just happened to run into her randomly. So that was crazy. And she said, "Well, tag me on Instagram."
That is
And-
what started out.
And it was like, well, I guess I got to turn on the Instagram and look at. We had an Instagram,
Mhm.
But just like most social media, just like, except for the YouTube, it's new territory.
Yeah.
Especially like Facebook
It's hard to
and stuff
remember to
like
stay on
that.
top of it.
I held out for a long time on that game.
Yeah.
On all that stuff. And that's to our own, bane. That was detriment. That's another good way to put that.
Well, it wasn't
Sure.
even so much
It's
that.
not,
It's not even that.
well, it's like what was like, it's a fad. It'll go like, oh, it'll go away. Yeah. Will it? Like, no, it's
Well, in the beginning, it wasn't so business oriented. Like it
that's all
really
it is
took.
now.
Yeah, once the businesses realized the potential, it's like that's really a
Not
Oh,
even
yeah.
businesses,
It's
it's
just
advertisers.
Yeah,
That's the
in
worst
general.
part. Is it's not even the businesses because
We'll pay attention because we're going to start advertising on it too.
well, that's true.
Yeah.
Because
But it's because
a
it's
smart business utilizes all tools and resources to get their message out there and try to bring
Well-
people into their community and start making the impact with them.
yeah. Well,
That's
it's just
that's what they are, is their tools.
yes.
But the funny thing about new tools when they're made is they typically get abused in the realm of entertainment and other things first before you start picking up the business side of things.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
that's where, because let's be honest, it has nothing to do with the business side of it. It's everybody here has more of a personal, I don't want to live my life that publicly kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's what social media is. It's
and
living
a
your life
big
in
part of it
public
is
eye.
it's a lot of damn work.
Yeah, it is.
That's the hardest part, is staying up on it, keeping up on it. It's
Yeah.
all time consuming.
No idea how people do it for fun.
And
Yeah.
because we were talking about it, just the sheer fact you start reading less books, like just the way that you're going to start intaking whatever kind
Information.
of information that you want to be intaking.
Mhm.
It gets eaten up in just a monotonous time burn that is what we call existence. That we fill it with stuff. When you fill it with flipping through Instagram, before you know it, 2 hours of that stuff is gone. All you've done is spend $100 on Soriso cologne and other crap like that. Like, what the hell?
See, that's what I say. It's funny that his is advertisements. Like
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at that stuff for me, and I don't know how long. I need to see. That's
There's
and that's the part that
it
I-
shows you
Mine-
other stuff.
Mine is always just pulling up how to make money online.
Well, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's
All
the
day, every
advertisements.
day, yeah, I'm just
Here
like,
we
what?
are.
There's so many of them.
Yeah. Well,
It's like
Well, and every one of them are going to tell you leverage Instagram to get this done.
It's
the very way I sold you on this
Yeah.
is what you need to do to make money.
well, welcome to the karma payment program that we're going to start doing with that very next week. Because I'm not shitting. It's like you're saying, that's the majority of everything on there. But that's how come we need to make it and put business back into its actual proper place with karma and karma.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so you don't need to hear more ads. You don't need to hear new ways to make the same old dollar doing the same old games that have been around forever, just now online, and new ways of marketing. We need to change the way in the function that we do business, period. Its outcome needs to be something that benefits the whole, because it's I'm just tired of seeing the same old issues and the same old problems. And so if we take business and these powerful tools of this marketing and put them towards actual issues like hunger, clothing, healthcare, housing, all the stuff in the woes of man can be product that you can then turn around and say, look, we're going to commit ourselves, make a sacrifice, take responsibility, and know that it's not a charitable idea, because it happens all the time. It's not a whim. This is my karma. I get out of the world what I put into it. Action creates reaction. It's just the way that it works. So, that's how come when we do these marketing, that's going to be the first hard hit, is that it's like, look, I could talk a gimmick to you all day long, but karma would kick me in the nuts for doing that.
yeah.
So that's karma. You understand it as much as I do. So I don't want your money if you think that I'm scamming you, because that's bad karma. This is, in its truest form and sense, action creating reaction. So we need to have a good action to create a good reaction. Let's make a commitment. Let's put our money where our heart is. Let's make sure that every single month, no matter what, I know that I can't just expect the world to get better off of one single action. It takes commitment. It takes perseverance. And everybody going to the gym, playing games, doing anything. Practice makes perfect. That's how you do it. You think being good in the world is any different? You think trying to feed people and change the way that we do business is any different? That's the key. It's all the same. So I don't need to tell you how to be karma. I don't need to tell you how to sell karma because it's already here. We just need you guys to realize this is a vehicle for us to create what we call wealth. And then that's real wealth, what I'm talking about. The food, the clothes, the things that people actually need. By byproduct, we actually create money. You know, that's what we do. We use wealth to generate money because people seem to be obsessed with money. So we'll pay you with that to generate more wealth so that we have more abundance, so that there's less want and need. You know, it's important, but people need to know that they can take this step and be responsible and try to act in that kind of fashion in the world. And so that takes the marketing. So it's a real son of a bitch to watch business in the world develop and then know that you need to, you know, counteract some of that poison with the goodness that we have in the world. But, you know, just like with poison, it takes the same stuff to make it sell, make it move. So rhetoric, talking to you, trying to use this inadequate system to convince what you already know in your heart and try to act upon it in the real world, in the real time. So that way we're not playing video games, we're playing actual games of life, changing how we live, how we interact, how we think. You know, that's what we want. Everything else, that's just gobbledygook. It's me telling jokes, laughing about this stuff, trying to make Colby laugh about Thanksgiving because he did have Cornish game hens by himself because I didn't even call him. Some thankful thing that I was. I didn't even say, "Hey, buddy, how you doing today?" So I'm thankful that he even showed his face up here because I wouldn't have talked to you.
Oh.
If you had the Thanksgiving I had and didn't invite me.
All right, cool.
See, there you go. I had to flip it around and make me look like a dickhead again because I sounded way serious, and that was good. I thought. I think people like good serious stuff, but it's like you know, the one thing I definitely take really serious is having fun and enjoying existence because it's a blip.
Yeah.
35, 30, 37,
30, yeah.
you know, so if you're not smiling and having fun doing things like this, if you ain't tap dancing trying to change the world, what are you wasting your time for?
What are you doing?
If you're that serious, you don't get it, you know, because there's serious problems in the world, and the best way that you take that seriousness right away is you just poke a little hole at it, you know, make a little fun, and before you know it, that serious thing gets a little smaller, a little weaker, then you can manage, you know, deal with it. So I don't know if that makes sense. Makes enough, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it.
So good. What else do you get, Colby?
Not much.
He gets a passport that we gotta tell him about that thing, man.
There's nothing to tell. I have got no progress.
Zero progress.
Yeah, I went in there today, and it's all appointment only. And so I had to like scan a little QR code, and the soonest available one was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to like go in there with.
So you can't do it online? Is that all?
No.
Is the online's probably just for renews, right? Because
As far as I
we did
know.
ours online.
Yeah,
As far as
renewal
I
is
know,
online. Your first one, you have to go in and fill out the paperwork
Okay.
and do the stuff.
Yeah, because I don't remember it being that serious.
So I have to print off the paper, fill it out. Has to be black ink,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm supposed to bring photocopies of my birth certificate, my social, and I have to bring real copies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you guys can't copy it for me? Like, why am I don't know. So it's just like a whole thing that's happening now.
We'll go over that, but if it was Blue Tuesday, would it have to be on Blue ink?
What's Blue
Tuesday?
Black Friday!
What's Blue?
Black ink! You know?
This guy.
Okay.
You know this guy!
Okay.
His name's Ken Garth.
That was just.
They have
that
to
was
Cyber
ours.
Monday.
Yes, Cyber Monday. You use blue. You know, come on. You guys.
So it's a whole process.
I don't know why blue ink came into it. But
Because I was telling a joke. Jeez,
guys.
jeez. Stomping on my dreams of stand-up comedy here. You guys like blue ink?
That's yourself.
You guys like blue ink?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Some
One day he wants to put Jerry Seinfeld on
some
those.
dick. I'm just name with my blue ink pen.
See?
Oh,
Told
yeah.
you. That's what he wants.
It's bound to
I'll have
happen.
another
Be careful.
drink to hide my shame.
That is crazy though. That they've got all those hoops to jump through. Because
Yeah.
even back, I don't remember it being. Well, I guess they did a group filing when I did it, so it was just like I had to fill out a bunch of paperwork and send it to the office in California.
Right,
I
you
did
did.
mine back in high school
People to people,
because
right?
it was such
I guess we can't
back
say-
then.
Say their name out loud.
Well, you can say whatever it was.
Okay.
Why would it? What's it gonna hurt? I did people to people when I was 17.
No, he didn't. He did too.
Most
No, he didn't.
Everybody watching is gonna go, "What's that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?"
Don't look him up.
Yeah,
It sounds weird.
Look
It
up the
is.
Youth Ambassadors USA. They're better.
that one works too, but I don't know if that has a
Oh, it
website.
sounds funny.
That was of my business.
So, but no, back then it was. I just remember filing a bunch of paperwork and then going in. I had to go to the post office and have them take a picture. Like that was the big thing.
See,
You
I
had to go
went to
somewhere to get pictures.
City
taken.
Hall, and they said that you can get the pictures there. It's an
Mhm.
extra like $15, but for payment, you have to have a money order or a check. Makes no sense to me whatsoever.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
A money order or a check.
yeah. I'm
Who would
just,
you give the money to? The guy at the
yeah, it tells you who it's supposed to be made out to. It's, or,
Well, that's
It's-
what I mean.
well,
Give the
it's-
guy cash down at the county. Trust the government.
Well, that's the point right there.
I
Is
guess.
they're only taking these documents
Yeah.
because they feel they can't trust anything else.
I guess so.
All it makes me think of is all day, like for the last month, November is when property taxes come due. And everything with property taxes is they want cashier's checks because that's as good as cash.
yeah,
But it's
in
not
case the
cash.
bank has that money.
Yeah, exactly.
But it can't bounce.
So that's why I think it's funny they're doing that for passports and stuff too, because it's like, are you meaning to tell me people have been bringing fake money left, right, and center to get passports and shit? So
Yeah.
you can't take it because that's crazy.
Get you a passport at
Cashier's
federal prison.
Well,
Expedited.
Yeah, here's your pajamas, sir.
Yeah.
3 hot in the cock coming up.
Well, thank you.
Can I still go to Japan?
Well, I'm glad that you guys are getting it done. You got
Oh,
your
yeah.
appointments at Friday.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in there on Friday. Well, don't say that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, be careful. They'll
Never
take
mind.
that as something that it shouldn't
Oh, I
be.
didn't say
Is it the
that.
post office?
No, it's just City Hall. Yeah. Thank goodness the police station is on the top floor.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll take him a minute to figure out you're getting your passport.
Yeah. You earned it.
Did you guys hear Colby's doing that? Get a passport?
Oh, cool. Let's go see him.
Check it out. See if you brought
Brother,
it
this
right
is pretty
shit.
serious.
Yeah.
But
That'll be good though, man. I'm excited. It'll be a lot of fun.
yeah,
It's a thing. I just can't believe how difficult
Yeah.
they're making. I'm just like,
Dude, you know
this is
what?
worse than the DMV.
It's all the way around. Because like the people that my mom's been dealing with for all her stuff to get into her retirement and everything like that,
Mhm.
same stuff. Everything's appointment only. People not taking her phone calls, not wanting to do so. Dude, I swear, it's the government's looking at it going, it's all melting down. Just hold them off as long as you can.
Oh,
Like-
right.
it's just this is when you try to have broad solutions
Yeah.
to blanket cover everything in
Doesn't
life.
work.
It makes it so that people don't have specialized skills and can't handle the ability to fix certain issues.
Mhm.
That's how come karma is doing food, is because then it makes and allows us to specialize in one thing.
Mhm.
And for that, and that's where it just, it's, but, I don't know. Everybody's
Well, no,
got too many
it's-
hats. To
What
wear.
it
Yeah, too
needs
many
to
hats
is
to move. Too much
everybody
stuff.
needs to take a big slow down.
Yeah.
That's the problem because in all reality, thinking back on some of my other jobs and the stuff that we ran into there, I always wondered until you become like the major market share player in your industry, why would you ever start trying to do other products, other services, and start stretching your resources thin when you don't have enough resource to keep you where you're at.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of these things are, because all of this marketing, all this stuff is to pitch you a new product, a new service, the next thing. But it's by a company that's already providing you 700 other things. And each time they add one in, it gets a little bit more shitty. It doesn't serve the purpose that it needs to. And it's all because rather than specializing in being the best in your field and making that what you stand by, we'll do everything just half-assed. We'll do a lot of it and we'll make up the difference. And it never works out that way. It never works out that way.
Right.
And it's where, focusing, making one priority and saying, this is what we're going to do. And until we've got it done, because we do, it's like Rick said, Karma has ideas on what other products would be.
Yeah.
But we can't even consider tackling any of those until we've got one of the biggest ones
And that's kind of like
taken
how
care of.
Apple handled things as far as they
for a
really,
real long time.
Yeah.
For a real long time.
But
And they
still,
started to
when
diversify
you
a
really think
bit.
about it, they
Mhm.
still don't have that many products for how big they are. As far as like their main stable horses, like
Mm.
the iPhone, the iPad.
Well, that's why business is set up to be able to handle situations just like that, is because Apple makes products that and they're a limited amount of products.
Mhm.
You're not going to Apple to get dinnerware.
Yeah.
You're not going to
No.
them to get furniture yet.
Mhm.
They specialize in electronics, and that
Right.
allows them to make great products and have something that people want to purchase and have
They're
quality
all over it, right?
and get
Mhm.
something
Yeah,
from it.
bingo.
That's what I'm meaning by trying to think that entire social economic systems and other things can be covered by one entity.
Yeah.
Is
Foolhardy.
it leads to poor quality work.
Mhm.
Because you can't be the jack of all trades and a master of none and expect to have a really nice
Everything.
thing come out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's one thing that people, don't understand or people have forgotten, is that, we have the ability with businesses and things like that to compete in a world where we can generate services and products to help ease that burden
Mhm.
directly for the systems that we put in control of other things and allow them to focus their energy and resources on the things that they need to do. It's really not, it shouldn't be up to a government taking forcefully from its people to try to feed its people. That should be just good karma that the people do.
Yeah.
Because that creates a good society and generates it. The thing that has gotten into it is money's gotten involved. That's how come we're a business. So it's like, okay, well, so money's what we want. Money's what generates the action. Because all that stuff, even the wealth that I was talking about earlier, that's part of this world, part of this universe that I have to actively participate in to get something from. What's magic is that I can talk to other human beings with my words, and they can put forward their energy and effort to help get those same outcomes. So being able to communicate and get the ideas across and reach human beings, that's power. That's the most economically valuable resource that there could ever be, is human potential. And with ideas like karma, businesses to be able to try to generate and get you to take action, take responsibility, put your effort into the community. Because when you do that, the community will pay you back. It's the story we've heard forever, the hero's tale. That's what we all want. And so if I want it, you want it. Why isn't there an opportunity for me to do that? And so we need to generate those things so as to give the other systems that are already in place, the other hierarchy, the proper ability to focus on what they're supposed to be focused on, so that way we can get back in order. It's there's very few things that we really should be having the government take responsibility for. The responsibility is really on us as productive members of our society, and trying to actually create and generate something that can last and move on to generation. That's just good karma. That's a good action. It's the Greek saying that I think it was Socrates or Aristotle or one of those guys wearing a robe, toga. He said a wise man doesn't plant trees for himself. He plants trees he'll never see grow, because it's for the next generation. That's how trees work. They take longer. Good ideas take time. And so wise men, wise societies, good culture, good people, good things, they should put in good effort into things that bear good fruit. So that's karma. That's what we should be doing. So, that's, I hope that makes some sense as far as with these systems that we have, because I always say it's foolish to ask a broken system to fix itself, because by definition it's broken. It can't do that. So, why would we be asking the people that have not been able to live up to the expectation forever to try to solve the very problem that we've been asking them to solve, and they haven't lived up to the expectation? How about we bring new people into the picture, give them an opportunity to compete in the economic sphere and try to generate and ease that burden? Because in my opinion, it's unfair to ask people of power and other things like that to genuinely try to care about each and every individual. It's statistically impossible. It's a thing that they then have to lie to you in order to get you to believe that that's what they do. And here we are, in a world where it's expectations being not met and people promising the world and knowing that they can't meet those expectations, instead of dealing in reality and just having good karma come around. Because like my mom said, I was telling her about a video I wanted to make. She's like, you need to put in it how everybody always asks, and they say it to you guys, like, why don't I just go buy the food? Why don't you? Mm-hmm. But the best thing in the world is you don't have to. We'll do that part for you, because I've got nothing better to do in my time except for go buy food. The hardest part is I don't have the resources to do it as much as I want to. So aren't we a match made in heaven? Isn't this convenient that we can have a business where that's what we're going to do, is have you be able to contribute and purchase it, so that way we can go out and do the legwork and hand it out and give it out, and maybe someday in the world meet middle and shake hands and interact and do it together, but both being an active part of the community. So it's just good karma. So yeah, I've been talking a long time.
You had a lot to say.
Okay. You guys want to say something?
I'm cool.
Okay.
No, it's just,
It's all true.
Well,
what's hard is keeping up with you on how many different tangents you're going to hit throughout your wandering, wrap around kind of situation. Because at that point, it's like, I don't even know where to jump in anymore, because I forgot what we were even talking about.
Did you forget what we were talking about?
Kind of, yes.
Oh no, here we go. What were we talking about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Karma.
Yeah, it's all been talking about karma.
Yeah, there we go.
Like in the end, that's what it all was. But I'm missing the dots that got us to where we are right now. Because in the end, somewhere in there, I kind of went, wait a minute, what were we talking about again? And then it was just gone.
Well, there you go.
So, but no, it's.
If anybody else out there can follow and connect the dots, I hope that works for you, because it's not meant to confuse, because it's the most basic idea in the world. It's karma. Everything else is just the substance and flavor to give you what you already know in the basic deal. Action creates reaction. What kind of action are you taking? Where's your money going? Where's your heart going? Where's your time going? All these things are action generating things in the cosmos. And I dare you to put them into good order. So that's the sum up. Did I connect a dot there?
I'm still missing the politics where that part came in,
because
that part, like that's where I started getting thrown. But no, and that's what I say.
Passport office, inefficient systems, not being able to live up to their expectations. Me saying that they're too broad of a scope. Need to have specialized aspects. That's why business can do what politics can. Okay,
that makes a lot more sense. I'm with you now.
Dots connected.
Yeah, because that's where I was going. I'm missing where this wrapped back on itself. That was all.
Okay.
So, because no, in the end, it's anybody that wants to look to a system to fix itself, you're wrong. You've got to fix your own systems Tell your house is in order. Quit trying to tell the world that you need to fix it. You know, because that's in all reality the karma aspect. You can't take care of anybody if you can't take care of yourself. So,
That's very true.
is your house in order? Do you have the ability? That's why we've made it as easy as we have. Is $50 a month. Most people can get their house in order and find $50 pretty quick. You know, that's the catch. It's not
We
hard.
also offer 25.
25s, 10s. It's all in how you want to approach it. But in the end, it all comes down to the individual. Quit looking for a hero. Be the hero. You know. So
It's good policy.
Very
Because
good.
if you wait for the hero, you probably end up waiting
probably
a long time.
you're going to end up being the damsel in distress if you're waiting for the hero.
That's
It's in the
how
name,
story goes.
damsel in distress. Yeah,
Yes.
not in the dress, in distress.
Daniel.
Daniel in the dress.
Well,
Mhm.
you end up that way, huh? So,
Definitely need a hero.
I'm holding out for a hero.
Oh.
Look at that. You didn't spill it,
I
Rexy
didn't
boy.
spill it.
You did good.
did all right.
You did really good.
Very
So, because yeah, that's the biggest one right there. Is I'm with you, Rexy boy. You can't have a broken tool fix itself. It's not possible. That's true.
Yep.
So
So what are you going to do this weekend, Colby?
Work.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun.
My manager's going out of town.
To where?
Some sort of rave in Mexico?
No.
I'm not even lying.
No way.
a rave in Mexico.
Yeah. Apparently he's into that. I don't know. But you didn't see that coming.
No.
Yeah, it's real.
Just
So yeah, I'll be gone all week. So yeah, when I go back on Wednesday, then I start my days in a row.
your walk along.
Walk of life.
Your rave in Mexico.
It's my rave, yeah.
Yeah, down at the sleepover bed.
Yeah, I'll be raving.
Hey, you guys want my bed? Do.
Just go crazy.
My sleep number's 128 beats a minute.
Just making up things. It'll be a good time. But yeah, I don't know.
A rave in Mexico. The manager.
Yeah,
Is he gonna go down and manage the rave in Mexico?
I doubt
Put it in order. Hey kids,
it. Hey,
moving on.
you guys. No.
You're not dancing enough. Get partying.
Shake faster! Shake faster!
He's just gonna go down and name people's beds all day.
Managed on Pedro. So yeah, well,
That's crazy.
that'll be fun, Colby, to work like
Yeah.
like a dog. That'll be a blast.
It's okay.
I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to drive in the snow tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
I think I'd rather work 11 days straight than drive in the snow.
I don't like driving in the snow.
I hate that so bad.
Yeah. Just I'm a big wheeler.
It's just
It's a big wheel.
a big wheel.
Wheeler.
Pedal my way.
The green machine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. So
Yeah.
a winter blast.
Yeah.
Storm blast.
I think this one's supposed to go into tomorrow too. They said.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving for us too. We're gonna have
We're gonna have
a big
turkey.
deal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Great time.
Sourdough stuffing.
Yeah, sourdough stuffing.
Never heard of it. Sounds good.
Sounds like a killer idea.
It'll be fantastic.
Yeah, I think so.
Make it super sweet.
Or sour.
Dough. Yeah. Raimi. Here we have it.
Oh.
That's right.
So, okay, Jakey, I think that.
Well, I think we can call that one
Turned
about
out.
there, guys, because
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where else to go, and I got a phone blowing up. So
A phone blowing up.
yeah, text messages. Hopefully they got out of work all right. I told them all that I was leaving because I had stuff to do. So
Stuff to do.
Are they still
Carpentry.
open?
stuff to do. No, they close at 6, but we've been there as late as 7:15, 8 o'clock. They've been there late. Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
So much for bankers.
I didn't miss any of it.
No.
Not one bit.
It's just like closing anything else. You got to go through and safes and make sure everything's done and set up and counted. And there's a lot more counting involved.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot more counting
I'm
involved.
sure.
So,
Yeah.
but it was kind of nutty.
Yeah.
Kind of nutty. But that's it for a Karmic Transmission tonight. It was kind of all over the place. Thank you for joining us. And thank these guys for being here with me, for braving the snow and coming out and sitting here in a half-cocked room with me. This will change, guys. It's gonna get better. That's the thing. We've got some we're gonna order new things.
Telescopes.
We're gonna put some set dressings in here. We're gonna get some new cameras. A new camera, probably. We need another microphone too. That way we get better sound quality. But things are changing, and just like Greg said, it's if it's going to change, be a good person and change it. You know, focus on the good, focus on the positive, and the good karma.
Sure.
And by God, it'll not just change your life; it'll change everyone's life with it. Because whatever you're putting out is what you're going to get back.
Amen.
Yeah. But until next time, check us out online, karmaincarnate.com. Check out our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of that stuff. And until next time, what do you say, Rexy?
I want to push the button on.
Okay, and hit end.
Your stream will end immediately and you will not.
Say end.
Karma out.
Karma
There it
out.
is.
There's the button.
That's the button right there. You got it.